Stick around to the end of this video to learn how you can build a community about page on Skool, and all of this from an experienced community manager. And so you might be wondering, what should be on my community about page? And one of the first things that you can do is just to simply learn from examples, learn from people who do it really well. And what I like to do is study the top 10 about pages on platforms like Skool.com, which is the community hosting platform or website that I work on. And I look at these about pages for inspiration and best practices. I go straight to the source. I go straight to the best people, the people who do it best, right? So here I am in Skool's Discover Communities tab. And as you can see, there are a bunch of communities ranked here. And these are the top communities in all of Skool. And what I like to do is to look at the top 10 of them. So let's say the first one here, Anime Shreds, for example. And you could just study this about page, and get some inspiration from it, derive some inspiration from it. And you could see he has a very colorful one. He makes use of emojis. It's very simple, easy to follow. He's got great sort of graphics as far as branding goes here. So these are things that you can consider. And so what you can do is you can study all of the other community about pages. And of course, you don't have to necessarily limit yourself to the top 10, but that's just to say that these guys have obviously done something right. And they're the top dogs, so it might be worth studying them to get some inspiration for your own community about page. And so as I explained, you want to analyze successful community about pages to understand their effective strategies. And so moving on, let's look at some essential components of a community about page. So number one is you have to outline the purpose and mission of your community. That is simply non-negotiable. It's going to give members an understanding of what your community is all about. And in addition to that, you want to be highlighting the benefits and features that members will gain access to upon joining. And you want to highlight these benefits as being the transformational tools that these members require, that these prospective members require to go from their current state to their desired outcome. And of course, then you could also utilize branding elements to create a memorable impression, such as Anime Shreds, which was the communities about page that we just visited. He has really cool custom graphics as far as images and videos go. And he's got a really simple and easy to follow about page that even features all sorts of emojis to make it look more colorful and organized. Indeed, you can also make use of techniques such as scarcity or urgency to encourage prospective members to take action. For example, perhaps you state in your community about page that you have a member cap or that the price will go up soon. These are all strategies that you can pick and choose to make your community about page that more effective at getting new members to join your community. And indeed, you could also create a sense of FOMO, so fear of missing out, to push potential members over the edge to joining, right? So create this sense of us versus them is a very powerful sort of psychological tool that you can use, join us because we're doing cool things, and that, that sort of gist, right? And you could play around with that and see how that works out. So to finish this video off, let's just look at some like rapid fire good practices that I've seen. So keep the about page simple, concise, and easy to read. Use emojis to add visual interest and personality, right? Make it stand out with some color. Write in even a conversational tone, addressing potential members as if they were friends. I've seen people write a community about pages as if they were letters and then they literally sign their name, right? So utilize transformational language to convey the potential benefits of joining the community, right? You're always speaking to the transformation that your community promises prospective members, right? So think in terms of that angle.